Hello there, my lovelies. Welcome back to another video, and welcome if you're new here. My name is Victoria, and today we're going to be doing a old money makeup look. And so this is not going to be entirely a full in-depth tutorial, but you are going to be seeing me do everything step by step. Just not into, specific shades of eyeshadows that I'm using, because it's not really that important. You could do this with any kind of makeup that you have lying around. So the spin that I'm going to be doing on this old money makeup look is I'm going to be making it look a little bit more sultry than your typical look that you would see during the daytime. And this is because I actually am going on a date night. So this is going to be a half cut crease look for hooded lids, but one that is rather delicate and still portrays what a high value woman would wear. So first of all, as you guys have been seeing, I've been going in window wiper motions with a very light brown shade around my crease, and I dragged it up to the eyebrow bone. Now I'm going in with a darker brown, doing the same thing and also applying it to my outer V. Here I'm going in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and it is the Hydrating Camo Concealer, and dragging that up a little bit above my crease. And this is going to make my hooded eye not seem as hooded. Going in with a fluffy brush, I'm going to be applying a lighter eyeshadow. And this lighter eyeshadow is just going to blend everything seamlessly together. Now we're going in with a nice brown eyeliner shade and winging it just slightly. Going in with my brush, just a little flat brush, I'm going to be smoking that line out. As you will be seeing, I will be going in with a second brush, an angled brush, and I will be smoking that upwards just to create a little bit more of that smoky effect, so that it blends into my eyelid and not just, dragging outwards towards my face. That is what the eyes will look like. Adding some eyebrow gel, and all of my products are going to be listed down below in case you do have any questions, or just pop a comment. I will be actively responding. Cleaning up that line after applying some mascara. There we have it for the eyes. Now going on to hair. These are the products that I am going to be applying right before I put my hot rollers in. And the hot rollers that you will be seeing me use, I actually don't know what brand this is because they are old. They're my mom's hot rollers that she just passed down to me. Sectioning my hair up into about 8 or so sections. I am going in a variety of directions. However, the ones closest to my face will be going away from my face. Going in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I will be contouring the top of my forehead, specifically the corners of my forehead, as I believe to have a heart-shaped face. And so I want to minimize that heart and make it more of that, ideal oval / circle face shape. Really lightly, I'm going in onto my cheekbones. I don't want to overdo my cheekbones because, well, that just screams more, you know, makeup guru than it does a woman. And I don't mean anything by that. Of course, women can be makeup gurus and makeup gurus can be women, but you know, just leaving it a little bit on the lighter side, as this is something that should be enhancing your features and not hiding them. What you will notice though is I am dragging that a little bit down towards my chin or the corners of my lips. That is personal preference because I just want my face to seem even more lifted than it actually is. However, I'm being super gentle once I get to the inner corners of my lips. Going in under my eyes with the same concealer, I will be blending that out with a sponge brush. Sorry, not a sponge brush, just a sponge. And the trick here to prevent creasing and to make it look blended in very nicely is simply just to go light. Don't apply too much. A little goes a long way. Now going in with my Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Peach, I will be following that bronzer and trying to lift my face upwards. Now you will see that I am using my finger to blend. That's again personal preference. I just believe that the cloud paint blends the best this way. On top of the Glossier Cloud Paint, which you will see very soon, I'm going to be going in with my NARS Orgasm blush just to kind of dilute that peachy color so that it's a little bit more flushed looking, but I still have that warmth to it. Applying some highlight on my nose and the tops of my cheekbones. I'm being very, very frugal with this just because this is a very pigmented highlight, and although I do want that shine, I don't want it exaggerated, just enough that when I turn my face it will catch a little bit of the light and sparkle delicately. Finally, we're going to the lips, and we're using one of my favorite combinations. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Foxy Brown Lip Liner. And if you can't tell, I am overlining where my Cupid's bow is, but staying rather close to the corners of my lips. And that's just to give my lips a little bit more of a plumped effect. Same thing with my lower lip. The corners, I am sticking rather close to my line, my natural lip line, and then underneath we're going to make it a bit more pouty by overlining it just slightly. Now we're going to be going in on top with the MAC Cosmetics, I believe it's called Bubblegum. It's a beautiful pink shade, and pink and brown together just screams sophistication to me, especially when you blend it nicely together like I just did. And that is going to be our final look for the makeup. Spraying Black Opium, because a girl cannot walk out on a date without it. Taking my hair out of my rollers, you'll notice that I will be spraying each individual roll of hair with hairspray. And this is just because, you know, your girl has some fine hair, and this is the only way I find that my hair tends to stay without falling out before the end of the night. I actually need to find some way to make this happen so that it stays for the next day. So if you guys have any kind of comments to share about that, please let me know, and hopefully I could also share it to everybody else. So you will notice that at the very end, my bangs got a little bit of a bump in it, like a little crease mark from the clip, but you guys don't worry, work with it, not against it, and your hair will turn out phenomenal. Sometimes that's what you gotta let it do. Don't stress the little things and rock what you have. Be confident with what you have. There we are. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or a comment down below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button.